Welcome to Xelium TV today. Here are the top 10 abandoned cities you should never visit. 1. Plymouth. In Montserrat. This capital city was vacated in 1995 because of a looming volcanic eruption. 2 years later, Soufriere Hills volcano blew its top, covering Plymouth in 40 feet of ash. Visits to the area are possible, but it depends on safety levels since the volcano is still active. 2. Kolmanskop in Namibia. LN 1908, Kolmanskop was a happening town. That's when the first diamond was found in the area. And not long after, there was a casino, movie theater, school, ice factory, and other modern goodies. But the city started to see its population shrink as the diamond supply was depleted. 3. Bodie in California. The state of California turned the old ghost town into a historic park in the early 1960s. During the late 1800s, Bodie was hopping with a reported 65 saloons at the height of the money grab. But it drew its last breath when the post office finally closed in 1942. 4. Pripyat in Ukraine. Pripyat is one of the worst nuclear power disaster ever. Reactor No.5's core at the Chernobyl nuclear plant exploded in late April of 1986. And Pripyat's nearly 50,000 residents were forced to leave from the nuclear fallout in the days immediately following the explosion. 5. Hashima Island in Japan. This island was a coal place in Japan. At the height of production, there were 5,000 coal miners living on this island east of mainland Japan. But when petrol became the country's choice for fuel, the island was abandoned in the mid-1970s. 6. North Brother Island in New York. This island in the East River was built up near New York City for isolation, and few years later it was abandoned. Riverside Hospital was built here in the late 1800s to quarantine people with smallpox. It was even the home of Typhoid Mary during her final years. But by the 60s it was already abandoned. 7. Kennecott in the city of Alaska. Kennecott produced $200 million worth of copper ore from 1911 to 1938. When the copper ran out, so did the residents flee. 8. Glenrio, New Mexico in Texas. This place is mostly referred to as Route 66. It was one of the more popular stops to get gas on the New Mexico/Texas border. But things went downhill fast with the completion of Interstate 40. 9. Oradour-su-Glane in France. This town is located in western France. The original Oradour-su-Glane, along with 642 residents including women and children, was razed by a German Waffen-SS company on June 10, 1944. This made the place an abandoned place. 10. Texola in Oklahoma. This is a small town called Texola, located near both Route 66 and the 100th meridian, which forms the border between Oklahoma and Texas. Surveyors couldn't decide which state Texola belonged to. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Xelium TV.